Well, everybody wants a drive up, so I'm going to give you a drive up. We're still in Boyle County right now, but we're going to just pop over into Mercer County here in just a little bit. This place on the left and the right is Rick D's. I don't know if you're familiar with him. Rick D's, the weekly top 40. You know, I know I'm not a singer. Don't give me no lip. I can barely talk. Anyway, this is Rick's and his wife. His wife, I can never remember her name. You know, we're real close. And I can never remember her name. She does a lot of the voices for the Smurfs, or did. Anyway, they're super nice people. They got a gorgeous place, and we're driving right past it right now. This is on a back road between Danville and Harrodsburg. Just a fantastic place. Look at this. Yeah, look at that stonewall. He's got a golf course up here. I think it's an 18-hole. And that's right here, starting on the left. You can see that. Some bunkers. Anyway, it's very, very well taken care of. He's got a plane at the local airport and everything. So the reason I'm telling you this is not to show off. Yes, it is to show off. I'm pretty proud of the area, and I'm proud that other people who have the means to live anywhere in the world choose to live here. City folk just don't get it. And this is what it looks like. So this would be your drive home in the afternoon from a stressful day at work, if you have a stressful day. The house up here, I'm going to tell you all about it, but I don't know anything about it right now. Ken's got all the information, and he just sends me out on these wild goose chases, and he says, hey, go shoot that. I said, well, can you tell me anything about it? He says, you'll see, just walk through the house. Thanks, Ken. He does it to me all the time. You would think that he would appreciate me. I can sing and everything. Fly me to the moon. You don't want to hear me jabber, but I got to show you this drive up. If you don't want to put up with all this drive up, then don't bother. You can just skip ahead. I'll put the time code right here. This place was for sale maybe 30 years ago when my mother and I came down here to buy first, and it was like 50 acres. Gosh, I wanted that house so bad. Stone house, so beautiful. Now the level is all land. The level is all land around here. The land is all level around here, so it makes it a little bit more valuable. It's better for cropland. Some people just don't like the rolling hills. I like the rolling hills, but that's just me. What do I know? But the level land is absolutely more valuable. This, I believe, is the Salt River. I'm going to put it right here that we're going along. Whoa, here we go. Throw out the anchor. Got to turn here. Hold on. Got to back him up. I'll back it up like a Tonka truck. You're going too fast. Kyle Lane. So that went pretty fast. A couple minutes. I can speed it up like those dorky guys do on the video, but it kind of gives me nausea. I got the nausea sometimes. All the way in the bones. You like what you see so far? It's kind of like being here, right? That's the goal. All right, we've got a beautiful blackboard fence, and I believe this is the place. It is. So before we turn in this amazing gate, show you what the view looks like. Yep. So here we are, and this is absolutely stunning. I mean, if you're into entertaining and you're in business, this is an impressive property with impressive views. Can you imagine what this place looks like in the spring, summer, and fall? You know, this is the worst time of year. It's the absolute ugliest time, and it's still pretty. Anyway, we've got about five bedrooms, 4 baths, beautiful pond, 25 acres. The house is almost 6,000 square feet. It's so close you can call it 6,000 and no one would make fun of you. I think you got to verify with Ken, but it shows 5,900 and change. Now I'm not sure what this is here. Out here, they got a little, I don't know if it's for a pavilion or maybe it's for an RV or something. There's a little power there. If I find out, I'll let you know. They run a business out of this. This barn is about 30 by 80. And I'm going to just buzz around it. There's the house over there. You saw that. These are 12 by 80 sheds. Barn's got a floor drain. They're in the trucking business, so there's got to be room for big trucks. He's got a grader box there that'll help you do your driveway, that red thing. Or you can always get a neighbor. When you live out in the country, you always have a farmer as a neighbor, and they're always willing to help. You could trade or pay them 20 bucks or maybe a couple bottles of wine or whatever. They're always on the take for that kind of thing. You know, zero turn, the Kubota, so that's diesel. ZD331. How do I know all this stuff? Well, because I've got the same one. I can tell you all about it. Got a forklift here. Like, take that forklift. I'll tell you, I need a barn to store all these toys that I want, huh? I will eventually show you inside that barn. I'm just going to run up to the house. We've got some aerials to do. Got some serious aerials to do. Might take that golf cart and run around to do my aerials. Brick and stone veneer. We got another pond in the back. Wow. Nice. You can probably hear my wife's truck running because it's colder than the Dickens out here. I was going to say something else. I'm glad I didn't. Might be some ladies involved in this. I'm going to take you out here real quick first. And the workmanship is just fantastic, right? So they've got all this brick, the coins, what is it? Q-U-O-I-N-S, something like that, coins. All the brick coins, which are very cool. I like those. And then he's got this Mama Jama granite outdoor space here. There's a beer fridge or a bourbon fridge and stainless steel grill with stainless steel grates, and it's got infrared back there. Oh yeah. See the clouds. Clouds are reflected in the granite. That's really nice. It's beautiful. You got access to the sink, blah blah blah, all that stuff, right? This is a great patio, and it must be drained a certain way because it actually is the ceiling for downstairs, not downstairs indoors, but downstairs outdoors. And Ken can tell you more about that because he probably has a lot of information. So we've got vinyl shakes up here, which are really beautiful. He's got one of these, probably the sun sets over there. So he's got one of these dealios here where you, so you just go like this and then it comes down. And I'm going to put it back up because it's windy as the Dickens and it's cold as the Dickens. All the windows and the doors are Pella. And I mean, like, serious stuff. So this is the back pond, and then he's got a little shooting gallery here. You can kind of see the way it is. That's the master bedroom. All right, I'm going inside because I'm freezing my tootie off. And I don't have much tootie to. Ooh, I'm not going to go in that way. We're going to go in the front door. I'd be a crappy guy if I put you in the back door. And yes, my wife's truck is running. Don't tell her. I want to make sure that it's nice and warm when I get in there. This is built in 2012, so there's like nothing to do. It's in great shape. Let me tell you, builders can be a little bit of a handful. They can be real horses' asses. They hire these crappy guys, and they do crappy work, and they leave. This house is not like that. I looked at everything, and I'm going to show it to you. They did everything really great. This is a beautiful door. It's hung right. It's got a special operator. It doesn't sound like that, ka-chunka thing. It's actually quite nice. We'll get up here in a little bit, and I'll show you the beautiful neighborhood. It's a little windy. I think I can fly it. You've got copper flashing everywhere. I don't know if that's copper or not. It could, well, it looks like it. It's a little verdigris on there. But there's copper flashing and all that. Didn't they do a beautiful job? I think so. Lavender. Where's lavender? There it is. I don't know if that'll come back or not. I'll have to ask Cindy. She'll know. so there's no wires touching the house. You know what I mean, attached to the house on a pole or something like that. They've got security cameras, I can see. So I don't know, Ken will tell you about that. There's lightning rods here. I assume there's lightning rods on the rest of the house. Yes, there's one there. So we get some lightning every now and then. You're up here on the top of the hill. Yeah, let's get some lightning rods. It's really not expensive, and it sure beats having your electronics go out. And they've got the satellite dish there for the TV and whatnot, and that goes underground. All goes underground. There's good luck right there. This is a badass door. This is Pella as well, and I'm real impressed with this. It's fiberglass. And check out this handle. Now, I'm not going to say that I've been everywhere, but I've been in a lot of places, and I never saw one of those. So I'm pretty impressed with that. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Let me tell you, crappy windows and crappy doors are hell to live with. This is all Pella. Boom, done. And you lock this, and all the 5 points, right? So you got this one, where are we? This one, and then there's 2 at the top, I guess. They all lock in. Beautiful, beautiful. I love to see good craftsmanship. I'm going to take you to the most scenic part of the house, the dining room. Yeah, they got another house, and they're moving out, so yeah, they got some stuff. But how nice would that be for some wine tastings or Thanksgiving or whatnot? Beautiful, huh? Now, it's all spray foamed. Now, that's what it says. You don't hold me to that, but that's what it says. So you got to talk to Ken, and he'll explain it to you. When you come out here, he'll explain it to you and say, hey, yeah, it is all spray foamed, or just the walls, or just the ceiling, or whatever. But I can show you some spray foam in the basement too. So I assume that it says it's all spray foam. I assume it all is. A little half bath here. So we got 4.5 baths, 5 bedrooms, and a ton of square footage. Blah, 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 blah. It is late already, boys and girls. I've had a full day already. Clear stories, all these built-ins, very nice gas logs. You got propane, so you've got dual fuel heaters. So I guess dual fuel means heat pump and gas. So use the gas when it gets too cold or whatever the deal is. Ken can tell you all that jazz. He knows. And he'll know more because the homeowners told him all that stuff. They don't tell me nothing. Make me work. This goes downstairs. Obviously. I'll show that to you. After a while. Sound like an old guy. After a while, Sonny, I'll take you downstairs and see what's going on. See there, Sonny. So he's got this little spotting scope here. You can see all the deer, and there's a lot of turkeys out in this neck of the woods. Look how beautiful that sky's getting. So you could plant a little thing here. Now you've got a farm certificate here, tax certificate. So that means anything over 10 acres, you're taxed farm. So there'd be a house in 1 acre, it'd be one value, and then the rest of the land. But because you're over 10 acres here, 25 acres, you would have that same farm certificate. With that certificate also, FSA, which is Farm Services Agency, I believe, like soil conservation, they will give you plans and stuff so that you can plant like millet, and that would be for quail. And then you can plant corn for the deer, and you just leave it up there. And they teach you how to do it. They give you not a subsidy, but they'll give you free seed, or they'll give you a check or whatever. I don't understand all of it because we don't do it. We don't do any of that stuff because we have cattle on our farm. But you get the idea. There's a lot of little programs where you can get a couple $100 worth of this and a couple $100 worth of that and get free trees in the springtime. You can plant trees and have some beautiful natural trees that grow here naturally, like ash and oak and pine and poplar and things like that. So it's all GE. Oh man, look at this. I mean, isn't this awesome? Wow, that's a silverware drawer right there. This is all maple, I assume, and everything's, well, like brand new. They got that black granite. I don't think that's granite. I think that's quartz. You'll have to ask Ken. He'll know the difference. But everything's just top notch. Check it out. Where are we? Nice, huh? There you go. It's just sharp, right? And this is all GE. This has got a super high BTU deal here. It says power boil for large cookware. So you just click it like that, and it's got extra juice. So you can lock it. You got little kids, you can lock this. And if they come in here, good Lord, it was just not supposed to. It's not supposed to make that obnoxious. It's enough to scare the hootie out of you. This is a sharp fridge. I mean, people like the appliances that are already done. Well, heck, you got $20,000 worth of appliances here. So they have a very boring refrigerator. They do have Zing Zang, so that's good. And they do keep their Reese's in the refrigerator, so we know they're Americans. But this also just closes by itself, which is really nice. Ken usually comes to my house and leaves the refrigerator door open, looking for beer. Why is he looking for beer? I don't ever have beer in my house. All stainless. And we do appreciate you buying GE appliances because they're made right here in Louisville, Kentucky. How nice is that? This is the garage, right? And I'm gonna have to fly through here, otherwise this video is gonna be 40 minutes long. And that's a solid door. I'm not sure if that is porcelain or if it's real stone. I think it's porcelain, which will last forever, and it's probably stronger. It's got a Mama Jama Deep dealio here. You could wash 2 Pomeranians and your kid in there at the same time, which would be interesting. Alarm system, it's all set up, and he can show you how to do it. Here's the pamphlet for the new owners, and you just do ADT, you know. So, dinkity doinkity dink. Let's go on upstairs. Oh, wait a minute. I'll show you the master bedroom first. So this curvy thing here under the stairs is very nice. I open it up, and what to my eyes do appear but a ginormous closet. Everything's done right. The moldings are just beautiful. All hand done. I can't remember the name of the builder. It's like Childress or something like that. I should know who it is, but I don't. We don't see builders too much. They're building new houses, and we usually have not new houses, right? Look at all that molding. Fantastic. Now this, the blinds here are in between. See, it says Pella. These blinds are in between the glass. So you just do this and keep going. You keep going, and you can open them up and then push them all the way down, and there you go. And if you need access, if one breaks or whatever, it's not a big deal because you just pop this off and everything's right inside here. It's not actually between the 2 argon glasses, right? These are casements. They're very expensive. That's the casements, and the awning windows are the most expensive windows they have. And you got a lot of casements in here. They're very nice because you open them up, and the whole thing, if these were double hung windows, right? So the top moves and the bottom moves. You open the top and you got double up here, and so it's only half. You say, oh, I got a 5-foot window. Not really, only 2 feet and 2 inches opens. But with casements, the whole daggone thing opens up. Sound like a window salesman. You know, we just put an addition on, so I got all this knowledge. I might as well share it with you, right? I'll show you some of the things they did downstairs. that are really going to make a significant difference in your heat bills here. If I find out what the heat bills are here, I will let you know. Try to get Ken to get me that stuff. Tray ceiling, lots and lots of molding. This is the master bedroom, plenty of room. Have all the kids come and jump on you in the Christmas morning or every morning, who cares? They're only little for a little while. Beautiful, big bay window or bow window or whatever, and it's not the window, it's just all the brick too. Fireplace. I tried to get it lit, but I can't get it lit. Pocket doors. So this, his and hers, closets. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to take a venture to say that that's the his, and then hers is a whole lot more. You know how that goes, boys, right? You with me? Who's with me on that action? Let me try to get in back here. And that reminds me of that. This is porcelain. I know that to be true because I can see how they've cut it around the jet tub. Now, you know I'm always kidding around with you, telling you that Kentucky people are real friendly and real sexy and all this other stuff, and they have these big showers so you can fit 5 of your closest friends. I'm always kidding around about that, right? Well, this one, this is the biggest shower I've ever seen. It's like 5 by 7 feet, and I wish I had my wide angle lens on, but it's huge. So yes, if you've got a lot of friends, you are absolutely more than welcome to bring them up here. That's all open. How pretty. A lot of nice heads. You got a stationary head and then a handheld jobber there. I'm assuming that's a quartz seat. You can see it's big. About 5 by 7. You know, you can have a whole bathroom. It's like 5 by 8. Those are the kind of things you say, well, is that a little bit too much? No, it's not. It feels awesome. We've got big showers, not anywhere near that big. No. But it just makes you feel like $1,000,000. What are you working for anyway? You working to give your money to the kids or whatever? You have a really cool house like this, the kids will come more often. By the way, this place needs a pool in the back. I guess if I buy it, I can put a pool back there, huh? Do you like? I like the workmanship. You got a linen here, and then starts the world of bedrooms. So big bedroom here, full bath. Sweet. Great views. That's bedroom number 2. We have bedroom number 3 here. And here's where you can see the copper flashing. Getting a little overcast. Now that is what I call a bedroom. Heck, you could have a full-on, any lights in here? You could have a full-on nursery in here. So if you got some boomerang kids, people come back, or kids come back with the grandkids. Oh yeah, 3 complete units for the HVAC. 4 zones, more of that quartz. So this is a Jack and Jill for this bedroom, Jack and Jill bath. So the green one, and then this is, oh, it's the same green. Okay, I'll give you that. 2012. And it's like new. You can tell when people take care of stuff. All right, let's go on downstairs. See what's going on down there. What in the world is this? Did they steal that from church? It's like a chalice, man. That ain't no wine glass. It's your turn to treat yourself. We had some great successes in this great economic run we've had. Like since World War II, we've had really a great economic run, tell you the truth. Poured walls, only the best. Okay, give you a little lesson. They spray foamed the band board. God, what a huge difference that makes. The top of that concrete wall is not perfectly level. They put that sill seal on there, and then they put the band joist on top. It doesn't seal it up real well. You put that spray on there, and it's just unbelievable. I wish I had my laser with me, and I could tell you, these walls are just fantastic, fantastic. All mechanicals here. They got two 200 amp panels. They have two 200 amp services individually. That runs the whole joint. I-beam. Things are done right here. This is a good builder. I have proclaimed. Seriously. They even spray foam the pockets. They cut the pockets out or form them out when they're forming them. They're forming the walls. Who in the world needs a 104-gallon water heater? Come on now. There you go. Motion detected lights. Very nice. This is like a safe room or whatever. This is underneath the foyer. You know, not the foyer, but the entry. So this is on the inside of the house. And then this would be the outside. So those are 10-inch thick walls. So my span here is 8. So those are 10-inch thick walls. Done right. And then they sprayed that whole dealio up there. So you could do wine in here, canning, safe room, whatever you want. I do my wine. Everybody's got different stuff, right? This guy's a hunter. I've got my wine. Make an offer and he said, I want that thing. Got a little beer fridge down here. This is the chillin' and gorillin' room. PEX, see the red and the blue? That stuff is like really incredibly strong. It's thick walled, it's bendable, and it can freeze over and over and not burst. So that's what everybody's plumbing their houses with today. It's really fantastic. PEX, PEX. Got an extra Pella door if you want one. I don't know how many square feet this is, but Ken says maybe like 500 or so more. So I don't know if that's included in the overall square footage or not, but you know, it's an extra couple hundred square feet if you wanted to finish it. Absolutely no reason to finish it. This is exactly what I would do with it. How about you? Have a little workshop down here, your crafts, so you don't need anything that fancy when you have almost an entire other floor that's all finished. Berber carpet, drop ceiling, can lights, full kitchen, like a serious kitchen, not like just some hack it together kind of kitchen. This is really nice. So what would you do with this? This is an excellent father-in-law, mother-in-law suite. We're going through that right now with Cindy's folks. You know, Dad's going to need a place to stay if something happens to Mom. This would be perfect. More Pella. Oh, there you go. This is an under-deck gutter system. It's an under-deck guttering system. I don't know if it gutters out or not, but that's how that's keeping that dry up there. Beautiful. Zero smell, zero dampness, perfectly heated and air conditioned, heated and cooled. It's just spectacular space. And tons of it. More quartz. Well, there you have it. I'm going to show you the barn. One more quickie before we go up. This is still in the basement with, you know, with that awesome kitchen. I mean, that's as nice as any house kitchen. And then you've got all this under stair storage here too. It's done right. It's classy, like the owners. They're nice folks. And you can see that they care. Remember we talked about the shop, and I'm sure you're dying, chomping at the bit to know what's going on here. 30 by 80 overall. Then you've got two 12 by 80 sheds. So that's very cool. Far enough away from the house. And right here, if you're going to have people come in, if you're going to have a business of any sort, then just come in, pull in here, and don't bother you or the house or anybody at the house. It's got locks on the doors, and it is a monster garage with monster concrete. Ken says that the concrete is beefy. I don't want to proclaim 6 inches. If I find out, I'll let you know. I'll put it here. It's all insulated on the roof, not the walls. So the roof is insulated. You know, they got a salamander out here. You're not going to be out here where it's going to be that cold. It's not that cold in Kentucky generally. So you have a little wood stove. You could do a pellet stove out here, whatever. So they've got these dump trucks. This concrete, the floor drains are here. This concrete supports those dump trucks. So it is extra thick, extra reinforced, and in beautiful condition because it's only a few years old. What did I say it was? 2012, 2013, something like that. This is a beautiful, what is it, a 550 series, right? But he's got big dump trucks like that have tires like this. Can you imagine buying tires and a whole bunch of them like this? I wonder how much they cost. A lot. If you have to ask, you can't afford it. I told you he does things right. Michelin. Like, serious? People won't pay Michelin for their cars. I do. I like it. It's worth it. Here's the shop. Awesome. Doors in the back, doors in front. Drive right on through. And gotta have a beer fridge. Wonder what's in the freezer. I would bet $100 bill there's some deer meat in that freezer. When you live out in the country, city folks just don't understand. There you go. It's just sharp, right? And this is all GE. Yeah, it's supposed to do that. I know, it doesn't stop soon enough. I know. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I can't wait to see your comments below. Like and subscribe because we've got a number of properties coming on the market that you're going to want to see. Don't forget to go to our website, bluegrassteam.com/blog for the latest properties we have.